Today I have some good news I'd like to share with some of you out there, especially for small businesses or any person in particularly that have any policy or any insurance for your business, your home, your car, or any of this stuff. If you currently carry a liability insurance for your business, there's insurance companies are in discussions of creating what's sort of like a relief plan or program for their clients. So one of the things they're going to try to do is give you a break. We kind of eliminate all the expense, like penalties and fees for late payments, or they're going to help you say, hey, if you can't pay this month, we can push it down 2-3 months from now. But here's what actually happens when you get to that period when you start making the payments. They're going to make you pay for the whole fucking tab, all those months and the months you're getting back into it. So I think if you think about that from unit of economic standpoints, here you are, stand still, in lockdown. I don't know what city and state that you're from, but a lot of these businesses are probably non-essential, so there's practically no income coming in, but you still have to carry an insurance policy, full premium. Here's what I managed to do for my personal business, and hopefully this experience would work out for you as well. So I call my insurance provider and I say, hey, business is this period, we can't do much, even though we want to, but we can't, just because we have to comply. We all have to do our parts to practice the social distancing so we can get back to our lives, normal lives. And I was wondering, since we're not doing any business this month, or who knows when the lockdown gets over, is there a way you guys can waive that fee for that month? And the answer to them was like, oh no, we can't do that, but what we can do is we can push your payment to this, which is the first thing I gotta explain. And to me, I was like, well, it doesn't fucking make any sense. Either if you push it, I'm still gonna end up paying for the period of time. It could be a month, it could be 2, it could be 3, who knows, before we can get back to normal. So I hang up a phone and I call my agent, the guy that actually sold me the policy. His name is Mark. I'm gonna put his contact information on the link below. If you need policy and insurance for whatever business or home, that's the go-to guy. So I said, Mark, hey, listen, I'm sure you guys have been getting a lot of these phone calls, What do you guys have going on? Tell me the inside. What's happening? And he was like, listen, right now the best they should have given you this deal, but they wouldn't, because why would they, right? And the deal was this. He actually went back to my company that I'm insured with and managed to get them to give me 20% off of my total premium policy, which essentially means I am getting 2.5 months for free. Here I am asking for 1 month free directly from the insurance, and they turned me down. I managed to get 2.5 months with that 20% discount. So the reason I'm sharing this with you, because if you have a policy right at this moment, I urge you to pick up a phone. And I think every penny matters, right? Even if pick up the phone and call your agent. Don't call the insurance who you have policy with. Call the agent that signed you up, that sold you that policy, and get them to get you this deal or better. I hope you guys get better deal. And if you do, please comment below. Share the good news with everybody else. The second thing I want to also talk about is for the small businesses that are currently, don't know this, but you're running Yelp ads. Call Yelp. Make sure you pause those deals for now. A lot of people are getting billed $300,000, $500,000 a month, but nobody's bothered to go into bank statements and see where that money is going to. Which brings me again to the saving number 3. And this is more for the property owners, like landlords specifically. Anybody that owns anywhere from 1 income property to 10 income properties. Some of you are giving those properties, those doors, to a professional property management, and I don't blame you for that. I mean, the property management takes away a lot of the headache and the hassle. That's what they were created for. And the reason being is because your biggest stressor for you is maintenance. So you pass that to the property management. But here's what's going on with property management. I'm sure a lot of you that have one, you can see this. Property management takes anywhere from 8 to 10%, sometimes even 12% of your gross rent. That's how much they take. So if your rent is $1,000 per door, and if you have 8 or 10, let's say 10 for the so you're making 10K a month, they're taking 8 or 10%, but for the sake of the simplicity, let's just say they take 10%. So they're taking $1,000 a month of your money, whether there is a problem needs to be fixed or not. Let me repeat that. They're taking $1,000 of your own money, whether there is a problem needs to be fixed or not. But I'm here to try to share with you a way where you can eliminate this fee and make maintenance, but the lack of a better word, a breeze. Every landlord's watching this video right now, at some point you've been dealing with this maintenance, which is part of owning a property in the first place, right? And you're sick and tired of it because you find it always difficult and hard to find the right reliable contractors, affordable, vetted, blah, 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 all this spot. And when most of the time, there's no place or resource for you to find that person like this and get the job done like that. But I wanted to share with you something that makes all of those problems go away overnight. Here's what's happening. A lot of these, imagine this, for example, right? Imagine every time a tenant call you or text you and say, hey, I got a toilet leak. Toilet needs a problem. And with a push of a button from your phone, with one click, you're sending that message or request to 500,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever the number might be, contractors all at once, right? Now, most of them are getting your request. They know what the problem is, and they also have an idea what's your budget. Because again, those are the two major things in any negotiation. Of course, the time, it's sensitive, so you want it to be done on your terms. So imagine you send in these instant stuff like that to these massive individuals that service your neighborhood, and then you only get in response back from the contractors that are okay or somewhat close to your budget, so they can counter offer your $100, for example, project, or they can accept it as is, but they also have okay with your time. And then from this point on, it's done, it's all set. And how long did it took you? A couple minutes, and it's taken care of. Now let me ask you a question. Does a couple minutes a day or 5 minutes a day worth saving $1,000 if you have this many doors, or even $150? Again, you don't get these problems every single month. There's 6 months of renting and come with zero problems, which mean all of the rent should be going back into your bank account, especially at this moment. You need every fucking dime. I want you to go here, ChoreRelief.com, and I'm gonna put the link on the description below. And I want you to download the app. The app, essentially what it does, what I just told you. It has a variety of services, anything you possibly think your property needs repairs of today. Where specialty is focused in and out. Social distance at its finest. You never have to meet with the contractors if you don't want to. You never have to shake his hand. Everything is built in within the app. Communication, payments, scheduling, dispatching, and most importantly, proof that the work has been completed to your satisfaction. And let me repeat that story again. Social distancing at its finest. You come to the app and you post your request, which takes you less than a minute. And then within a few minutes later, you're gonna get response back from real human beings. And let me tell you a story about that. I myself had an experience where I needed to fix a toilet in my living space, my own home. Of course, like everybody else. You call your guy, and your guy says, sorry man, I can't get there, Tariq, I'll be there next week. Okay, toilet is leaking, I'm gonna sit here and wait till next week. No thanks. So I had no idea what to pay. So I ended up going to search online, and I found Home Advisor, and Home Advisor pricing said average price is $268. Remember, this is the average. They were actually having price close to $500. So I used the app, ChoreRelief. And guess how much I actually posted the job for? And I'm not trying to be cheap. I figured it's like what? Half an hour, 45 minutes. What's a fair price? $80. So I literally posted a job for $80. And I kid you not, within less than 10 minutes, I've received 7 bids. And again, those were bids from the person that is gonna be doing the work. Not some software company dictating what that cost is going to be. I mean, I don't know about you, but I hate this attitude, take it or leave it. I like to have some sort of a control. And I think marketplaces should give me the chance to talk directly to the person that is going to be doing the repairs. And I don't want to talk to people that are going to try to charge me $268 or $500. It's total waste of our time. I don't have to sit at home for 4 hours waiting for that estimate, because I'm not even going to go with that. But I'd like to talk to people that are comfortable doing things my way, but I know also they're capable of getting the job done. So I did that, and I posted $80. I received bids from those two people. Accepted my offer at 80, and their maximum was $130. I mean, come on, guys, from 80 to 130. And here's these guys are telling me 268 to $500. I get it. Their data, that's their space. My space is one element I know for sure that we cannot predict is the human elements. We fluctuate, we vary. Our needs change every single seconds and minute. So probably the guy that bid on my job for $80, in normal circumstances, he wouldn't even take that job for less than 268. I don't know. But at least at that moment, he was okay doing it. But I was totally happy doing it. So I ended up picking a guy for $5 more than what I paid, because I've seen that 3 people came in at that price, and I said, I read reviews about that guy, and I'm like, and I haven't even hired him yet. We start chatting. And he was like, well, listen, this was Wednesday, and I'm scheduling the work for Saturday. So it was just chatting, and he goes like, hey, listen, man, I'm about 10 minutes away. And the reason why they know they're 10 minutes because their app literally tells them how far are they from the job from their current location. And I was like, I'm 10 minutes away. I'm like, well, in that case, if you want to come by, sure, come in. But I don't know what parts I'm going to need. He's like, hey, I think I know what the problem is. It was just a little gasket that needs to be replaced. Again, these are professional people. So he shows up 10 minutes after that. He came in with the part he had in his van. And I kid you not, I thought it's going to take 30 to 45 minutes. It took him like 5-10 minutes. Replaced the thing. We were sitting there talking for 20 minutes, making sure that water is not going to run every 15 minutes. And he said, hey, if it happens again, just feel free to reach out to me. He sent me the invoice. I was there at that point, so I can see it. But normally what happened is they take photos of the completed work and they upload it to their app. So this is for you if you don't want to if you want to see the work being done remotely, or if you're outside of town, you get an invoice with photos in it. I looked it up. I waited 20 minutes after he left to make sure that there's nothing happening, and I paid right there. I end up paying $85. Not a dime, not a penny more, no service fee. Now, I want to ask you a question. If you right now having your property being professionally managed, just because you're worried about the maintenance, I just offer you a way out. But of course, property management comes with other benefits. But if you take anything out of this video, whether you are small business, check your insurance, see if you can get that 20% discount. Or if you're a landlord or homeowner and you're trying to find an affordable way to take care of your property and take care of your tenants' needs at a quick, timely, fashionly manner, I highly recommend you check out the app ChoreRelief. It's free, there's no hidden fees for you, and it's 24/7, which is something that property management cannot give you. If you got a problem on the weekends, you can get somebody there on the weekends. Again, our job is to connect you with people in your own community, especially at this time. Those small businesses need your business to stay in business. So tomorrow when you need them, they're still in business. And then at this moment, we're literally running the platform at a free to everybody. We're not charging any cost to the contractors other than the credit card processing fee, which is 3%. And that's not even for us, that goes to the bank. This is our way of showing our gratitude and come all together to solve a problem that affects you, affect me, and affect all the people around us. I hope you guys watch this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, comment below. Let me know what other topics you want us to talk about. I'll do my best to do some more digging and research and try to share some tools to help you save money. And that's the talk today. Enjoy your life, stay safe, and I think it's Easter for some of you celebrating this weekend. Until then, peace.